Alright, guys, yes! The mainstream media has realised that CitizenCon was on, because it's not like it's on once a year. Anyway, mainstream media has realised that CitizenCon is on, and it's actually quite impressive. They're starting to walk back some of their statements when it comes to Star Citizen being a scam. They still can't decide on how long it's been in development for. You got some people saying 11 years, you got others down here saying 11 years, others down here saying it's 10 years. Where was it? I saw one of them said 10 years. Even though, Chris does say, 10 years, literally at the event, but, hey, yeah, after 10 years it was announced, and it's like here's one saying 11, here's one saying 10. So obviously the 10-year one obviously knows a little bit more than the 11-year one, because obviously at least they can get the date right. So let's jump into it and let's see what the mainstream media has to say. CitizenCon 2023 revealed the most comprehensive deep dive for Squadron 42 in years. Right, so although the game in its own right, Squadron 42 is considered to be their single-player component to Star Citizen. So far, they're correct. And the year CitizenCon has confirmed that the project has entered the final stages of development through the debate of a deep dive video. Star Citizen, as the title, has seen unprecedented amount of feature creep over the years. Whatever. Some as its cautionary tale, others view it as the finest tech demo in gaming history. So the only two options there's listed here is one, it's a cautionary tale, or two, it's a tech demo. Right. But I thought it was more of a game than a tech demo, but sure. While Star Citizen continues to release updates, at least they're, admitting that, it's expanded its already ambitious scope. Few can deny its awe-inspiring some of its contents is. With no release date in sight and over 500 million raised on the Star Citizen crowdfunding. See, this is what I mean by lazy journalism. They can't even go to the Robert Space Industries website and funding. See, mainstream media, that you go here and you go here, and it tells you exactly how much it's raised. But anyway, according to them, it's only 500,000. It's actually 600, but anyway. What was it? Yeah, it's crowdfunding. It's mostly expensive video game project of all time, far eclipsing the costly budget of Star Wars: The Old Republic. I don't think Star Wars: The Old Republic was the dearest game made. It's like here, I can't spell. Yeah. Cyberpunk was dearer than Star Citizen. So, I don't know why, Star Wars isn't even on the list. I don't get, maybe this is an old list. Star Wars: The Republic was 200 million at the time. But, anyway, let's keep going. The money accumulated by Cloud Imperium Games, by the way, Star Citizen's making 2 games, basically, by the way, was literally spent on the development of both Squadron 42 and Star Citizen. So at least you're admitting there's two games there. The single-player campaign, famously boosted by a star-studded cast of Hollywood actors and actresses such as Gary Oldman, Gillian Anderson, and Mark Hamill. While Squadron 42 was originally announced with the 2014 release in mind, Star Citizen spin-off has numerous delays over the years. Many players were wondering if it would ever come out. However, at this time at CitizenCon, Chris Roberts, Cloud Imperium Games and fans the biggest glimpse of Squadron development in years through the release of the official 20-minute, it's actually closer to 30 minutes, deep dive from the cuts to the gameplay. Squadron 42 looks Squadron 42 looks like a far more polished title than when we players saw it last, although it's still missing a release date. Chris Roberts confirmed that Squadron 42 has entered the polish phase of development, and the team has shifted to its focus on optimizing and fine-tuning the game's intimate list of features. So, at the end of the day, it's interesting to me how, like, the mainstream media is, like, starting to walk back on some of their comments. Over 10 years, it was announced that Star Citizen single-player Squadron 42 is feature complete. Basically goes through, says the same thing. Of course, you're always going to get the haters in the comment. Imagine one of the usual biggest publishers would make a game like this. Actually, that sounds like it's a positive comment. This is why Cloud Imperium rocks. They successfully raise money from gamers who are passionate about the games. On my way to concierge level, and I don't regret. Keep in mind, we're seeing a look at what development wants you to see. A curated look. And as opposed to not seeing any development from mainstream media. Is that what your argument is? Not everything looks great. I'm seeing FPS drops and dated animations. Okay. And engine cutscenes, much further from curated than most other developers. That's true too. Most likely they said they have begun polishing and optimization, not the final product. Exactly. We'll see. So optimization and polish wouldn't expect to take place until the 6 to 12 months away. My guess is based on how long it took other games to go from feature complete to release, we're still talking 18 to 24 months. Starfield was completely over a year ago, ready for release. Yeah. It won't be a single player game. I doubt it'll look much different. Of course, a review, blah, 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 track record. I'm pretty confident when Commander... Okay. I did suggest pushing for concierge. There are no benefits left other than... Yep, okay. Feature complete, but not actually complete. Gives them a little wiggle room to deny it being complete for another 10 years. Okay, dude, whatever. It's funny, these people here... And we're gonna see the shifting goalposts yet again for Star Citizen. First of all, the game will never come out. And then it shifted from it's never going to come out, this is a pipe dream, to this game is a scam. Then it shifted yet again to, oh my god, this game is taking so long to come out. And now it's just going to be like, it's going to be a few more years. They just keep shifting the goalposts further along as things progress, just because of the fact that they just don't want to be wrong. If it's a real game, it looks better than Starfield for sure. Star Citizen kicks Starfield ass any time of the day, even with its unfinished state. When you're comparing the upcoming gas-powered to Toyota Land Cruiser, Star Citizen, with a driverless electric car, it takes around the home where you live. Yep. I love how ING is now putting this at the bottom. Second time I've seen it. Oh yeah, he's talking about the what cannot be denied is raised by his last moment. But like I say, it's pretty mixed bag when it comes to the mainstream media and the comments. But as for the reviews themselves from the mainstream media, It's generally pretty neutral, which you can't expect much more than that, I suppose, from mainstream. Obviously, at the end of the day, these guys generally don't have the sway that they used to when it comes to projects and stuff. People will be more interested in what YouTubers have to say. Asmongold, for example, or Dr. Disrespect, or some big YouTuber like that, will have over 1 million times the draw than what Kotaku or any of these IGN websites will have. Just because of the fact that the people will trust the YouTubers more than they trust mainstream media. But that said, it's good to see that mainstream media is at least admitting the graphics is impressive. One of them turned around and said, it can't be denied that the graphics are insane. And I'm paraphrasing here. They said something like, "Can't be denied the graphics are impressive" or something. But like I say, yeah, it's good to see that mainstream media is finally getting on board. But obviously, at the end of the day, the reason why they're covering it is because it gets clicks. Yeah. But compared to some of their stances a few years ago, where they were literally calling it a scam, saying the game will never come out, it's funny how now all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, this actually looks not too bad." Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, guys. Do you think that mainstream media has the same sort of pull that it used to when it comes to games journalism? Or do you think more people are going to care what people like Asmongold or Dr. Disrespect or anybody else that does a YouTube would actually have? Let me know the thoughts in the comment section below. I did notice also Asmongold has also gone through and responded or reacted to the trailer. I would like to see him actually react to the actual trailer for Star Engine. I might actually message him or tweet at him and see if he'll react to this. But guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Apart from that, have a great night. Enjoy yourself. We're still trying to break down the whole CitizenCon info and make it into a sort of short form video for you guys. Next video that comes up tomorrow, we're going to deal with the Zeus and whether you should buy it or not. And then obviously apart from that, we'll start breaking down some of the presentations. Have a great night. Enjoy yourself, everybody. We'll see you in the verse.